What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode. In the last video, we went over the full parts and price list of what I did to this bike in 2022 for season 1 of the Road Glide Refresh project. And in that video, I mentioned that I wanted to do another video discussing what I was not able to get done, what I wasn't able to accomplish last year. And that's what this video is all about. Also in this video, we're going to go over some of my plans for season 2 of the Road Glide Refresh project. So let's get into it. So this is basically just 10 things left that I wanted to do last year that I didn't get done, and I just want to go over them. One of the things was suspension. I really wanted to upgrade the suspension on this bike, and I was not able to get that accomplished. Also, I was trying to decide between Öhlins and Legend. I was kind of looking at a remote reservoir option because I like the look, and I'll let you know what I'm gonna do, what I ended up going with, and we'll get into that for season 2 here pretty quick. So I didn't get suspension done. It's also time for new grips. And when I change the grips, I want to do heated grips. So that's going to run about $300 to get heated grips from Harley. I was not able to get that accomplished last season. I want to go with a different air cleaner. I've been running this one from Ciro for years, and I've been pretty happy with it. Like, I like the way it looks, and I like the way it, it's low profile and it sits nice on the bike, but I want to change things to black, so it's like, do I get it powder coated or do I just change it? And I think it's time for me to try something new. So I want to go a different direction with the air cleaner. I don't know exactly what I want to go with yet. Let me know down in the comments if you have any ideas for me. I want to do a fairing relocation bracket. I want to lower the fairing down a little bit. I think I can do like 1.25 inches or something. I can't remember the exact measurements, but with the lowers, you can't go with like a 2-inch kit. So we're gonna drop it down like I think it might be like 1.25 inches or something like that, 1.25 inches or something more specific. I'll have to check the website, but either way, I wasn't able to lower the fairing. 5 and 6 kind of go together because I really wanted to do either new wheels or, I guess, fat tire conversion for the front. Kind of decided against the fat tire conversion just because it's stupid expensive, and I'm really trying to go for good handling and stuff, and I don't know, I've heard people say both things. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. I was looking at like the Native Bagger Bulldog front end. I love the look of that fat tire on the front of the bike, but let me know what you think. I wasn't able to get that done. So maybe we'll do wheels this year. I don't know. It's not actually on my list of things to do, but if the opportunity presents itself, I wouldn't mind doing different wheels. I didn't end up doing cams. It's something that I've talked about. I've wanted to do cams. Not really for performance. I just want to I really want to put a Lopi cam in the bike just to get that sound. But honestly, now that I've got the Tab Performance exhaust, I really like the sound of the bike. I don't know for sure if I'm still going to do cams. If I do cams, it will be later. I was talking to a buddy of mine and he's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it kind of thing.
As I always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Wait till you have to get into the motor to do things. Cams probably won't create problems or issues, but it's just everything's working fine, so why get into it, when there's problems, that's when to do upgrades. That kind of made sense to me, so I may just wait on cams. Blackout pieces. I really wanted to get rid of all the chrome on the bike last season, and that did not happen. I've still got quite a bit of chrome on the bike. We'll talk about that at the end of this video a little bit because that is something I am looking to do for this season. Stereo upgrades. I was talking to Sounds Custom and trying to work something out. I kind of wanted to upgrade the sound system on the bike. Like, it's plenty loud and it's fine. Like, I don't really need it to be better. I'm happy with it, but I thought, why not? You know, it's the Road Glide Refresh project. Let's get some tunes going, you know? Let's upgrade the stereo system. Well, it turns out that Sounds Custom has made a lot of advancements since I put this stereo in the bike. I also want to do a new head unit, by the way, of that new sound stream or whatever it's called. I really want to do that, or get the new head unit from Harley Davidson, the GTS or whatever it is. Anyway, I didn't get that done, but I was talking to the guys at Sounds Customs, and they basically said my stuff's outdated already, so there's just no way. We would have to redo the whole system. So in order to do what I wanted to do, it would be like $8,200. So did not get the new stereo system last year. Probably won't get it this year either. And then handlebars. I love the clip hangers from Clockworks. I've been running them for several years. The tallest they were available in was 14, which is what I've got. I still want to go with 16s, but I found another handlebar that the highest it comes in is 15, and I was thinking about changing it, but then I got to do all the wiring and cable extensions, so that didn't get done. So for this season, I'm really trying to decide, do I just keep the clip hangers and powder coat them black, or do I take that plunge, spend the $320 some odd on the wire and cable extension kit, and try some different bars? I don't know. Something's going to happen with these bars this season, though. That's basically what I didn't get done that I want to do. Let me just talk to you real quick about what is happening or what's kind of in the works right now. Again, handlebars, something's happening with these, whether I powder coat them or I get different ones, but new bars is happening. I have to figure out new grips. Like I said, when I change the grips, I want to do heated. So if I can afford the extra $300 or whatever it is, we'll be doing heated grips. And suspension is getting done this year. We have Legends. My girlfriend bought me Legends for Christmas, so thank you very much, babe. Appreciate that. Just like the best Christmas present. Yeah, it's really good. So we got the Legend Axio cartridges for the front, which is going to make handling awesome. I can't wait to do that. And then we went with the standard Revos for the rear. And why did I go with standard Revos? Well, we'll get more into that later. But basically, like I was saying, I wanted to go with the remote reservoir shock because I think they look cool. And then, they're super expensive and whatever. I still think it would be cool to do them. But honestly, guys, here's where I'm at. I could have gone with the Revo A's as well. And you've got that extra dial for rebound or whatever, right? With the standard Revos, you've just got the spring adjustment to adjust sag, right? And when it comes right down to it, I just decided after listening to a lot of people and all that, fine tuning sounds great. You can really dial in your ride, and I'm sure that you'd be very happy with that. But from what I hear, this is what I think, everybody kind of leaves it set on 3 for the rebound, and that seems to be kind of optimal. Well, that's what the standard Revos are set at from the factory. Like, they're not adjustable, but they're at 3. When it comes down to it, here's what I decided. I want to ride. I don't want to turn knobs. I don't want to adjust stuff, and I wouldn't do it. Bottom line, like, I'm just not going to do it. I have adjustable shocks on this, and I hate adjusting them, pumping them up with pumping them up with the little air pump to adjust the ride. I just don't do it. I just deal with it. So I don't want to fine tune. I don't want to adjust. I want to hop on the bike and go. And with the standard Revos, that's what I'm going to be able to do. Now, I will have to adjust the sag if I have a passenger. if we're taking a trip and the bike's heavy, I get all that. We're still going to have to take the bags off, adjust the sag. It's just the way it is. Or just deal with it, right? Just deal with the ride, have it set and whatever. But even that is more than I want to do, if you can't tell by my blabbering right now. I just don't want to adjust things. Maybe I should have gone with air shocks or something. I could just push a button and air up or down as needed, but I'm super excited about the Legends. I can't wait to get them on the bike, and that's what we're gonna do. Also, we're gonna take this whole bike apart because I'm taking off all the chrome, taking apart the front end. I got to do it for the front suspension anyways. So we're stripping the bike down, taking all the chrome off. Whatever is metal, I'm taking to powder coat. Anything that's not metal, I'm either replacing or I'll paint it or whatever. But everything is going to be black. So by the end of this season, in a few months here, the bike's going to look a lot different. We're going to have new suspension, something with the handlebars. Still need to figure out a seat that I love. I need to do a review on this Advent Black seat still, the Raptor seat. So we'll talk a little bit about that. If it's like a little hint or whatever, it's an okay seat. I'm still on the search for a seat that I love. And we'll see. Maybe the suspension will change things for me a little bit too. But kind of over the stock seat. And you'll find out my thoughts on the Raptor when I do a review on it, now that I've got some miles on it from last season. So we're running out of things to do, but we do have quite a bit to do in a short time this year. So I'm hoping to get this whole bike stripped down in the next couple of weeks here. You'll see that in an upcoming video. Getting the parts to powder coat. I'm going to be taking all the chrome parts to Rochester to a place called Tech Fabrication and Powder Coating. You can check them out on Facebook and Instagram if you want to. They have, it looks like a really good facility, so we're hopefully going to take a look around there. Hopefully I can get some videos, some shots of their process and things to share with you guys. And yeah, that's where we're going. Rochester, Minnesota, Tech Fabrication and Powder Coating. Get all the parts taken care of so they'll all be black. So yeah, we've got some big projects coming up for season 2. Hopefully you're excited about it. I'm excited about it. No clue what I'm doing to the bike after this, you guys. I was able to get so much done to it last year. In the spring, I'm taking it in to the Harley shop for the 25,000 mile service. That way they can mess with the neck bearings and all that. And then I need to get the brakes, the brake fluid flushed out and new brake fluid put in, things like that. I'm just going to let them deal with it this time. So even though we've already got the oil and transmission changed, my primary is completely empty right now because I figured I'm going to take that cover off anyways to get it powder coated. So I didn't want to just waste gear oil. So that's just sitting dry at the moment. That's kind of where we're at. So hopefully you enjoyed this. That's the 10 parts, the 10 things that I wasn't able to accomplish in season 1 of the Road Glide Refresh project. We're getting a handful of those things knocked out this season, if everything goes well. Finances is always an issue. Speaking of finances, big shout out and thank you to my patrons over on patreon.com and my YouTube members. If you're interested in helping to contribute to the channel, feel free to check that out. You can check out YouTube members down below, and Patreon link is in the description. I don't ask for that. I don't beg you guys for help, but it does help make content. It helps support the channel, and it does help me to be able to do more. Like the camera gear, the computers, all that stuff is crazy expensive and in desperate need of upgrading. So just to give you some ideas, that's where some of this stuff goes, and different things like that. So I really appreciate those guys and their help. Thank you very, very much for your contribution on a monthly basis. And that's where we're going to end it. Hopefully the new year is great for you guys. Thank you so very, very much for being here. And we will catch you in the next episode of Touring Midwest Road Glide Refresh Project Season 2 coming up.